Nike ad says their shoes are most comfortable. Godiva says their chocolates are the best. Starbucks boasts about their coffee. Basically, no successful brand, no successful company stops singing praises for themselves and their products. Even Donald Trump indulged in self-praise. He called his 100-day term in office the most successful one in US history. Shah Rukh Khan, the king of Bollywood, claimed in an interview himself that he is the best show host ever. I mean, he is, but he said it himself in his own words. The question is, why can't you? Why can't you praise yourself? I googled for a synonym for self-praise and guess what I got? Boastful, egoism, immodesty, vainglory, vanity. Really? Such negative words? Is self-praise that bad? I beg to differ. If we wait for praise to come from others and it doesn't, we feel resentful, upset. We all want to get people to know our successes, but we don't want to appear to be doing so. I believe it is up to us to give ourselves recognition and praise smartly without sounding boastful. If done right, it can work wonders in your favor in a great way. In this episode, I want to bust the myth that self-praise is bad and also share some smart, effective tricks on how to praise yourself in both personal and professional situations without coming across as conceited, haughty, or boastful. At the end of the podcast, I will also share a special secret bonus tip, a fun tip to do self-praise in a social setting. I promise it'll bring a smile to your face. So stay tuned right till the end. Let's roll. Blowing your own trumpet is generally not viewed favorably. So most cultures hold the claim, actions speak better than words. Showing off is not considered kosher. And they say if you praise yourself, you're a braggart, you're arrogant, self-praise will make you sound desperate, you should be humble, you should not be a show-off. Some people shy from self-praise because they don't want to look like they've got a big head. End of the day, they're either underconfident, scared, or unsure of whether or not to do self-praise. If they want to do it, they don't know how. So first of all, my hypothesis says that self-praise is not bad. Period. And I have evidence to prove this. To prove this, I'm going to show you what are the perks of praising yourself. Once we've agreed that it's good, that self-praise is good, after that, we'll learn the how. But let's face it, we all want to get ahead in school or at work. But getting your teacher or your boss to notice that, hey, you're the hidden gem, for them to praise you, is a huge ask. There are 3 fantastic takeaways if you praise yourself. Number 1, when you tell other people good things about yourself, you feel more confident, more secure. And this helps you to take on newer and exciting challenges. A Harvard study conducted brain imaging and behavioral experiments, and they found out that when people talked good about themselves, there was an increased activity in the same brain regions which were associated with rewards from food, money, or sex. So self-praise gave the same boost. Why will it be bad? The benefit number 2. If you hold back the urge to talk about yourself, it can cost you at work. Because by hiding your success story, you're actually hiding a part of yourself. No one will ever know you did it. You're the one to give the credit to. And now, another benefit, a very important benefit, which is infectious. Genuine enthusiasm is infectious. When you share something that made you happy, others will become a little happier too. And when they are happy, they get inspired. So you can actually inspire others to also share their victories. And so the whole team becomes better at sharing their works, and this benefits everyone. So how can self-praise be bad? Early in my career, even though I was good at my job, I was shy. I thought if my boss praises me, my team would think I'm not a team player. If I praise myself, then I'll look like a braggart. So I never praised myself. So much so that if someone complimented me, I would either go red in the face or just smile and shut up. End of story. As a result, what happened? I did not look like a star, and despite doing some starry work, I still yearned for the professional recognition that I thought others and my boss would notice automatically, as if they were to get some message from God. Today, I'm different, thankfully. I don't mind sharing my success, putting that award picture on social media, announcing my overbooked workshop, and I've started to do this in my life intentionally. I've begun to see growth in my career and my family that was stagnant before. So what happens when you do something outstanding? How can you share your successes without making them seem like you're arrogant and self-obsessed? I'll show you some smart tricks to do just that. I'll show you how to tell a coworker when you found a creative solution to a tough problem. How to say something like, "Hey, let me tell you what I just did. It was awesome." I'm going to train you in just that. If someone gave you a compliment, how do you react? Most people, when receiving a compliment, either reject or defer it. Maybe they want to look humble, or maybe they just don't know how to handle it. But when someone praises them and they don't reciprocate the compliment well, they may actually end up insulting the person. Let me show that an example. Suppose a fan went to Ed Sheeran, the famous singer, composer, and said, "Wow, that song you wrote is amazing." And suppose Ed replied as, "No, I'm not happy with it. The lyrics are a bit off, and I think it needs to get the notes right in the second verse." Should that have been the best thank you response? Now, Ed actually wanted to sound humble, on his way to improvisation as if he's improving it. But is this answer the best strategy to that compliment? Do you know what the fan actually heard? "Hey, I don't care what you say because clearly you have no taste in music. You don't even know music. You don't know if the music is good or bad." I don't think that was Ed's intention. Instead, suppose Ed replied to that compliment saying that, "Thanks, I appreciate that. I've been working on it for a while, actually 2 years now. So yes, a lot of hard work. But, I'm really glad to hear that you feel it's coming together well. Guess what? This piece was co-written with me by 2 blind kids who never went to school. I volunteer at the Nashville Park Care Home. You know that. And just for my social footprint. And you do have a great eye for things, buddy. This song got nominated for the Eagle Awards. Thank you again." If Ed said these words, he was not bragging about his accomplishments. He was first recognizing that he valued the feedback as helpful, and he added more details about his accomplishments during the conversation. He just slid them in. So very smart indeed. So how you react to a compliment can also be a route to do self-praise. Because it isn't about what you think of yourself. It's about how much value you give to the other person's opinion. This was a big realization for me. I must mention that this is not something that happened with Ed Sheeran. He is in no way connected with this example. I'm just a big fan, so I brought his name in. I hope he and his fans will excuse me for this. The $1,000,000 trick to praise yourself smartly when you're in a professional setting and you want to tell your boss or your colleagues how much midnight oil you've burned for the project. The trick is to let the facts do the talking. So don't say, "I'm a great manager." Instead, state the facts and let the facts talk. For example, I won't say I'm a great manager. I would say, "I led a fantastic marketing team during the unprecedented COVID times. We ramped up our website and hit our national online sales way over the 2-year target." Doesn't this showcase that I'm a great manager? Imagine if your boss asks you, "So what are you doing? What are you working on?" What will your reply be? Think about it. This is obviously a golden chance to praise your work, showcase all the great things you're doing. Now suppose you said, "Great boss, things are busy, but I'll take care of them." Don't you sound cold? Didn't you just lose the chance of earning some prize brownie points? Now imagine if your reply looked something like this. "Boss, I've demonstrated the presentation to the team and clarified all their doubts. They had some questions and doubts initially, but it's all sorted now. I also spent my morning with the farmers because they were again getting unsure of the way, whether organic is the way to go for them. Now their insecurities are all answered, all sorted. Meanwhile, the online teams had a new plan to discuss. They thrashed out a couple of plans with me, and finally they've agreed on the best one. So yes, we are hitting the deadline just a little bit earlier." Isn't this more convincing for your boss to understand? Doesn't this show how much value you're adding? Even in meetings, time permitting, I would say share your recent wins. Share your progress, your results, anything in between, so that your superior is up to date. I give this advice to my every student. From the second you start new work, keep a log of your accomplishments in a Word document. It makes it so much easier to sing your own praise. And you totally deserve the praise if you did all the work. I've personally referred to my notes so many times. Suppose your manager asks you to do a self-appraisal. These notes is what will come super handy. There's one kind of self-praise that you must never do, and that is humble bragging. Don't be a humble brag. A humble brag is basically self-praise cloaked in a complaint or a joke. So I would totally advise against saying things like, "I was set to go home after this business meeting in London, but the CEO of Tulip, he's begging me to do a workshop for them in Paris. These people won't leave me. Hazards of being popular, Trust me, statements like this will repel people. So if this is your idea of self-praise, this will surely backfire. So don't try it. But self-praise is a great thing, and you must engage in some form of self-praise or the other. You apply for a job, you write a fancy CV, a nice cover letter. You're praising yourself there, aren't you? So document your work, what you're doing, what milestones you're reaching. Use these to pitch yourself well and with honest evidence. So like I said, let the facts do the talking for you. If you want to share something impressive, let the facts of your success story roll themselves out on the carpet. All the people listening to you will be more open to listen, and chances are they will start to appreciate what you've done. But in all this, resist that urge to embroider the stories or pump up those numbers. Instead, stick to the plain, unvarnished, unadulterated truth. Just remember, When the focus is on your success, keep it short, keep your tone grateful, positive, matter-of-factly. You don't want to sound arrogant. But doing self-praise is an absolutely done thing, especially in the age of social media when everyone is busy 24/7 with their image management. So posting a few self-praise keystrokes online can surely boost your career. I promise to share a bonus tip at the end of this episode on how to do self-praise. Now this one is a smart, cheeky way, and some of you may laugh as you do this. I urge that you do it in social engagements and not so much in a professional setting. So here it is, your bonus tip. If you're going to an event or a social gathering where you'd like your achievements to showcase themselves, take a friend or a colleague along. Work as a team. People are more receptive to your wins if someone else is praising you. It sounds like scripted play, isn't it? It is in a way, but you can come clean by making sure that what you or your friend is saying in praise is genuine and unpainted. Have a great self-praise week.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Communicate 101 Speaking Writing Tips with Sarika Singh. If you want to be notified of upcoming episodes, be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow the podcast. I'll be back to share more stories, more life experiences, and more communication tips every Friday. If you want to reach me or connect with me, just put your comments in the comment box below or mail me at info@sarikasingh.in. I know you're going to rate and review this podcast, so a big thank you in advance. Stay tuned and think about what we talked today.